Hi, I'm Mike, and in this video I'm building the Raging Bull VCF by Frequency Central. So the Raging Bull isn't just a VCF, it's got more than just the filter. It's also got a small mixer section and a VCA built in. And at least with the VCA, the reason that it has the VCA combined is because it's modeled after the Moog Taurus, which has a characteristic sound which comes from the coupling between the VCF and the VCA. So in the Raging Bull, they've recreated that coupling between the VCF and the VCA. So no matter what you do, the VCA is never fully out of the circuit, and that gives this particular filter some of the character that it has. So to my ear, the character of this filter has a lot of what you expect out of a Moog style filter. The resonance can get pretty aggressive up to the point where it's self-oscillating, and you can use CV control on that, so you can actually use this as kind of a pseudo-oscillator. And yeah, the way I understand it, the VCF and VCA coupling adds some sort of low boost, not exactly this type of boost that you would get out of just like a low shelf or anything, but something's going on with the way that the low end is slightly emphasized. As far as building this kit, I found the kit to be particularly satisfying, and I think I don't know how to describe it. Like when I finished this kit, it was all in one sitting, and when I put down the soldering iron, I just had this like sense of satisfaction with the experience. So I think a big reason that I felt that satisfaction was that I didn't look at a build guide throughout the entire build, and having only gotten into synth DIY at the end of last year, I think having the experience of building a kit without needing to rely on the instructions just gave me more of a sense of confidence. Like I've learned something over the course of the last year, and yeah, that was a satisfying feeling. But I guess if I had to criticize anything about the Frequency Central kits that I'm familiar with so far, I would say that Frequency Central's build guides tend to be pretty sparse. They're a bill of materials, and then there will be 2 or 3 small notes about things that might be unusual or confusing to somebody. But beyond that, they kind of assume that you know the basic flow of how a PCB should come together and how to go through that soldering process. Now, realistically, that's not really a criticism of the kit. It's more of just an acknowledgement of what Frequency Central is providing. Anywhere past the really beginner stages of learning how to solder a PCB, you don't need all of those step-by-step instructions. And these kits, I would say, are appropriate for anybody beyond the very beginner stage. And yeah, I don't consider myself to be any sort of expert in building kits, so I didn't find it hard at all. I found it super satisfying. So with all that said, I've been Mike. I'm really honored that Exploding Shed is hosting me and letting me take over their channel for a little while. I know that Manu has some really great plans for the channel, so you might want to subscribe to Exploding Shed, and if you want to see more of me or my music, you can head over to my channel at Domestic Scene Music on YouTube. So, take care. I'll see you in the next video where I'm talking about the System X Envelope 80SR.